Твой уже очень интересней. Как всегда, через пень-колоду куда-то побежала. Ну и пофиг. И как всегда. Наверное, кажется, что она больше зеленая, потому что она на фоне песка, как бы феи голубые, а плюс желтый, как бы, ну, понятное дело. Попки, капустки, картофели. Чё им живется, как они ноют плохо? Такое ощущение, что эти камни можно это не разрубить. Ну типа как разрубить. Ай. Что это? У меня же Тома в отряде. Отвыкла уже от счетов Тома я немного, играю на маленьком аккаунте. Маленьком, у тебя 50 лет, какого ранга, 53-го. Кроме того, что ты не сделала практически все задания. Где вы, блядь, черти? Не вижу. Как тут где-то? Потому что до сих пор одолеть противников. Ладно. Ага, вот он. А, ладно. А я случайно не забраться. Ладно. Ха. Может, ты сам все это сделаешь, а? У тебя тендра. Вас Бога, да. Ебать, кто-то иногда хотя бы активирует сам. Это ничего себе. Вот это поворот.
Let's go in and take a look. Patience. Shawnee says she only hears the crying at night. We have time to burn. Until then.
А пока? А
I'm taking a
пока-пока.
break.
And just like that, he sits down. What are you reading? Let Paimon see.
Вообще, получается, он наручник, потому что он с Сайной сражался мечом.
Okay, sure.
Huh? The natural position, which is the positional propensity of an entity in natural motion in contrast with an
No.
object in forced motion? Huh? When free from external influences, every...
So,
Oh, Paimon gives up. You keep reading your book. See ya.
У них опять с Паймон у наших спутников и будущих спутников просто невероятные отношения.
He's so relaxed. Look at him, reading an impossible book in a creepy place like this. Hey, Paimon's your Tibet travel. And anyway, it's not Paimon's fault that the books people read in Sumero are... Paimon's getting so sleepy. Huh? What was that sound?
there it is. It's coming from that direction.
Is the sound coming from here? Huh. Paimon's not seeing anything.
Или не совсем.
It's from below.
Блять, просто самая незаметная на свете крышка погреба, блять. У меня у бабушки и то была незаметней.
But there's no way we can...
Something is off about the interior here.
Угу.
As I thought.
Wow. It's like they tucked it... Oh, it looks like there are other mechanisms.
Я видела, что она наверху. Я хочу сначала просто побегать здесь, посмотреть, что до кого. А еще ничего интересно. Могу расхерачить вот эту хуйню? А нет, скорее всего, нет. А могу. А, скорее всего, он там и есть. А нет, вон он монумент. А! Блять. Я зря это сделала, потому что, скорее всего, это связано с другим совсем заданием. И назад никак. Или как? Так, выберемся, нет, назад просто. Хотя у меня вентилятор есть, как-нибудь да выберемся. Угу. Просто постоять нельзя, вот что можно. В принципе, здесь уже вылечу.
I'll ensure your safety.
Что у меня нового якобы? Куча рыхлого песка. А, думаю, блядь, нихуя себе, нужно сила неба. Ну да, конечно. Вентилятор-то у меня совсем не немощный. Угу.
Time for takeoff.
Cool it.
Лучше буду убегать с других людей, а то Клей еще ненароком умрет. Забавный петух. Пойдем не навалял.
Here we go.
Oh, so sorry.
Прошу прощения, но я не дам вам шанса добить меня. Надо подхилиться. Да что, еда просто так валяется, что ли? Нет, для таких случаев.
Where are we headed this time?
Так, вообще поставить нужно вот сюда вот звездочку, чтобы я сюда обязательно еще наведалась. Угу. Ясно. И жутко, я не люблю такие места. И люблю, и не люблю. Мне не нравится вот это вот пятно, как будто кого-то тащили там.
Wait. You're...
He can't speak, and his eye also.
Didn't expect to see him.
You know,
He's Razak, a senior of mine at the academia.
Кратером.
he's a scholar too.
No, Razak was never involved in any of those things. He never trained in the forest, let alone... Leaving that question aside for the moment, looks like they've already taken everyone away. For whatever reason, they left Razak here. There are drag marks on the ground.
Я и
They're clear
говорю.
by the doorway. Someone was forcefully drawing a cart.
Loaded with.
That is one possibility. It looks like they were in a hurry. The symptoms are identical.
Huh?
Allow me to jog your memory. Don't you think his symptoms look familiar?
Oh, now
Correct. The Academia's... It isn't difficult to deduce their rationale. First, the Academia spread a false rumor of the Scarlet King's resurrection, emphasizing these rumors were all the persuasion that the Radicals needed, and though, as well as being able to exploit the Radicals for their own ends. This scheme has one further advantage to the life for the
То
desert
есть
dwellers has
скрыли
been
свое
brutal ever since
присутствие в
the
этом
Scarlet
всем.
King's death all those years ago. Beneath this, many would give everything they have for the prospect, even if complications arise. People will see that those involved are
Потому
all
что-
followers of the Scarlet King, and look for no further explanation than differences of belief.
И никто
The
особо
deep-seated
глубоко копать
mistrust
не
of the
будет,
desert
даже
and
если кто-то и
everyone
будет,
in
его
it by
легко
the
устранить.
notion of an academia plot wouldn't even cross their minds.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense, but there's still one very important question.
Throughout this process, one thing has changed. First, they were scholars. Then, they became lunatics. After that, they were... An exile is still patently a living, breathing human being. But if you can't find someone, you have no way of knowing what it...
Resource?
One possibility is that the information in their...
Extracted?
With the technology of the Sumero Acad, perhaps the process...
Пойман, тебя не смущает, что они вам колесо сансары нахуй устроили?
No one is watching them.
So, the human brain...
I'm the Academia scribe, after all. Anyway, judging by Razak's state, the contents, or perhaps his curiosity...
Hyman's a little confused.
The look on your face tells me you've realized the answer. That's right. To some scholars, however, the Academia is going out of their way to... I've spent quite some time trying to analyze the contents of the divine...
You mean you're not even slightly...
All scholars seek to expand the horizons of knowledge. But extracting information from people as if they were lifeless objects? If this is the direction of academic progress, then the Academia may as well shut its doors.
Служить на пользу Ани.
Sounds like you're really against all this.
Of course. Whether it be academics or knowledge, everything has its boundaries.
И есть одна маленькая проблема, это тоже ученый, который как раз и руководствуется подобным.
This matter needs to be corrected.
Wait, didn't you step into...
Not to be callous, but no. There is no shortage of suffering in Sumero. And
Probably not.
You can say that. Simply put, the divine knowledge capsule is something I want to investigate in full.
Hyman's been wanting to say this for a while. There are a lot of...
Though I must say, uniqueness is also an asset.
Wow, that's a great way to think about it. Hyman...
I'm just a more likable person than her in general.
Ну, а здесь поможет только Дахида.
We'll work out our next step after.
Ключик. Ключик. Почему когда я здесь прибегала? Я ничего раздолбать я не могу. Ладно, это просто, наверное, где-то там находится что-то такое. Так, а сюда я дошла? Нет, сюда я не дошла. Рядом, конечно, не запомню, но на всякий случай. Так, ну здесь мы были. Самое главное, ключик. Ага, это связано, блядь, с другим заданием, да? Как понять, основное это или нет задание? Озвучки нет, значит не основное. Амунди. Новой конечности. У него это вот это вот их уровня бога. Много лет назад, еще когда Кали была маленькой, Тора как раз таки исследовал болезнь вот эту. Исследуя эту болезнь, он вывел некую Вот, болезнь считали божественным наказанием. И что-то он использовал как богохульство в качестве лечения. Короче, изучая эту болезнь, он пришел к какому-то новому открытию. Что-то можно использовать для контроля содержания элементов в теле человека, не полагаясь на силу элементов. Не полагаясь на силу элементов, но контроль содержания элементов. Это глаз порчи, получается. То есть, исследуя эту болезнь, как раз исходя из этой болезни, отвергая силу божественной сущности, насколько я знаю, была такая фишка, что Дотора как раз-таки отвергал вообще все божественное и просто люто ненавидел глаза Бога. Он выявил, что с помощью этой болезни как раз-таки можно... То есть глаз Бога является результатом лечения этой болезни, скажем так. Не лечение, а скорее в ходе лечения было выявлено, что можно как-то что-то сделать, и это свойство он взял для разработки глаза порчи, хотела я сказать. И это, изучая дальнейшим глаз порчи, он пришел к мысли, что можно достичь уровня Бога с помощью этого. В принципе, да, не... Блять, подожди, тебе интересно? Ну, я предполагаю, что Доторы, но, возможно, не только Доторы. Возможно, далеко не Доторы. Просто Доторы был очень тесно связан как раз-таки с этой болезнью Эльзар. Поэтому я сразу думаю про него. Логично, что все персонажи, которые нам известны, как-либо взаимосвязаны. На фоне могут вводиться какие-то новые, блять. Интересно! Я как всегда надумаю, как всего себе.
You must be tired.
What's the situation?
Unfortunately, somebody who's too young to take on the role of Isak's grandfather.
So, at one point in time,
Yep, pretty much.
their plan must have been implemented at some point before we arrived at Aru village.
Угу.
Since yet, they fled.
We may have a mole in our midst. One of us could be secretly revealing our whereabouts.
Ну, явно не пойманы мы.
Looks like none of you have realized where Sino. You're the
Wait, what's that supposed to mean?
Choose your next word.
It is simply a logical inference.
So what you're saying is interesting. And here I thought you were the most.
I know. You have a point. But I realized something as we were returning.
Скорее не Сайна предатель, а он же выразился. Из-за Сайна они знают. То есть он не предполагает, что Сайна предатель, но из-за того, кем является Сайна, возможно, есть что-то такое, из-за чего они все знают.
What are you trying to say?
Do you still remember who you are, General Ma? As a Matra, you are no doubt privy to certain kinds of information. Before you can take action against, simply put, the academia has traditionally allowed you access to if you want to raise a vicious wolf.
The academia is monitoring me?
Да,
It's not that simple.
скорее всего.
The academia has eyes all over Sumeru,
Как бы
but they
это
have a
сказать,
special every
как
so
они...
often comes on Yagarbaha Day. On this, I remember seeing a thick notebook next to the control panel once.
You're saying that the academia entered mine, but what's the point in doing that?
The Akasha is capable of The Akasha's algorithms are entirely capable of predicting your movements using the data.
It predicted my every move.
The academia has been watching you longer than you think.
So that's how it is. Sino, tenacity of will and steadfast faith are worthless to the academia. Sino, don't take it to heart.
They escaped because...
Don't blame yourself. It's not like any of us would have known.
Кроме терминала Акаши, получается, который просчитывает
If they predicted my
наперед.
movements, then I'm...
Whoa, you...
There's always an opportunity.
Oh, so that's if the academia is trying to Yep, that's right.
They'll want to proceed in the direction opposite of where I'm going. I must go.
There's also something I want to investigate.
Let's go, guys! After... Please, wait! I want to go too. I want to find Grandpa.
Everyone, I leave them in
Я
your
очень
hands.
надеюсь, Исаак, лучше бы ты здесь оставил.
Feels like we're...
Остался. Привет. Хочу пирамиду. Красивишно. Конечно. И всякие.
So, where do we go from here?
Yes. After leaving the village, we should head straight toward the desert.
I know the desert like the back of my hand. Is that because you play here a lot? Yep. One time, Grandpa almost got lost in the desert.
А, кстати, здесь вон следы какие-то есть.
There's something here. What's this?
It's buried in the sand.
Paimon thought running around everywhere was already enough work. Okay.
These are likely fragments of an academia-developed device. Looks like there were more than one village keeper. They must have been escorted. Let's split up and search the area.
Блять. Садик на выгуле. Пошли копаться в песочке.
Is this what we're searching for?
This is definitely a device used to extract...
How did it end up buried in the sand? I can't... They must have been attacked.
Wait, what? Grandpa, I hope you're okay. Don't worry, your grandpa's gonna be fine.
Razak didn't display any signs of starvation or dehydration, which means that they left fairly recently.
We should be able to catch...
One more thing. I believe the attack must have happened prior to the sandstorm.
Let's keep going. They can't have gone far.
Ugh, but running on sand is so tiring. But you're flying, aren't you, Paimon? Is flying over sand tiring too? Ugh, of course it is!
Voices, over there.
Голоса.
It sounds like an argument.
Голоса.
You have really good ears.
Don't get any closer. They'll notice us.
Dia's talking with the Eremites? Very interesting. Let's listen in.
If you had informed me sooner, there'd be plenty of room.
You're one of us. We would never lie.
Scholars. You don't know as much as I do.
I knew it.
Tia?
А, все не так, как выглядит, логично же.
Tia! Hey, what are you
С наибольшей вероятностью.
Huh? Didn't you say You'd help me find Grandpa?
Well,
This complicates.
You've betrayed Aru village?
so, this is the dear, you'd be better off as my assistant than hanging around with...
I'm not the type that's easily swayed, Rom.
Wait, what's going on, Dia? Whose side are you on here?
Shut it, Paimon.
It doesn't matter. Whichever side you pick, nothing could deter us from the grand mission of...
Face the facts, Raman. It's not gonna happen. You should understand.
I'm a desert dweller and a proud follower of the Scarlet King. Whether...
It's not too late yet. The village keep...
You don't understand, my dear lady. Pursuing our fate...
Even if it'll expose you to the academia? Even if they end up disbanded?
Yes. We've waited a long time for this day to come. The sun with these scholars in our custody.
Ridiculous. Think about
Вот
it.
именно,
The
слишком,
academia
слишком.
controls the... If you still don't believe me, then try asking these two men. They're also...
They look more like pawns of the academia to me. Filthy traitors. Your god abandoned.
It's impossible to communicate with... Perhaps we should...
Do you really believe that by kidnapping the scholars, you'll be able to negotiate with the academia? These people have no value as bargaining chip. These scholars were exiled from the academia. I, on the other hand, am their...
Wait, you can't be serious.
So, you...
Precisely.
What are you thinking? What if they decide to kill you and...
Ты чё, не помнишь, как он там
Well,
всех
that would be
раскатал?
bad luck for me. However, I'd get the chance to observe the scholar.
think
I'm not trying to persuade you.
you were the scrub.
Not all desert dwellers believe in the Scarlet King, and the same applies to the...
You academia scum. Every
Да,
last
да,
one of you
да,
is nothing.
Not so
конечно.
fast. I'll hate them. Do you stand by everything you just said?
I never make empty...
You know you're making a dangerous decision.
I do.
Good. Raman, hear me out. These people are my friends. Maybe you can't take...
We've known each other for years.
In that case, I'm willing to vouch for their honesty with my... Come on, Raman, don't be a coward. If you're serious about taking on the academia...
An arm from the... What if you refuse to oblige? What should I do then? No one's a fool here, dear.
Вот именно.
We're mercs.
А ты как дожил до своих лет
And
тогда?
those their wits.
You're not wrong, but this is different.
Ты прямое доказательство
I
того,
promised
что
my friends that
есть
we'd
вот
bring back the village
отсюда,
leaders together.
знаете ли, исключение.
Let's do it right here then. Give me your right arm as proof of your resolve.
Don't listen to him! He's not...
That's fine.
Are you crazy?
We came here to save lives. One arm for that many people is still a pretty good deal, if you ask me. Raman, I'm holding up my end of the deal here. You'd better not...
Sure. Go ahead and cut off her right arm.
Эй! Она еще должна быть в моей команде.
You don't have to go this far.
That's not for you to decide.
Do it.
Блять. Тут такой напряг, и тут отделиться.
Stop.
What's wrong?
Flame Mane, you and I are both desert folk. Cutting off your arm. You've shown me that you're serious. Go on now.
Игра мне очень из АПУ напоминает. Наверное, с быком все-таки смешанную. А может быть и просто чисто из АПУ.
I was really counting.
That was crazy!
Then I just have to hold my claymore with my left arm. Okay, I'm sorry.
Don't ever make a promise like that again. I can deal with the like if it came down to it. You would not lose.
I don't doubt it, Sino. But this is about more than me and them. Even if we got rid of one bunch of radicals,
I'm sorry, Dia. I should have stayed put.
it's okay. I promised you I'd help find your grandpa.
Whatever it takes? You just might be scholar.
Huh? Are you serious?
The Eremites once said that I was a lunatic.
Why does it feel like he's using
Ну, вообще,
praise
как
from
бы,
me
да,
as an excuse
формально.
to brag about himself?
Безумцам и самым ленивым людям.
Okay, let's get moving. We should head back to the...
Блять, я хотела остаться, там это испытание было рядом. Ладно, в принципе, ладно. Блять, сегодня. Стражники у них, конечно. Прям мега супер мощные. Я даже не знаю, как с такими справиться.